Are you wondering how to set up and save a search for one of your pre-approved clients after you've had a buyer consultation? You found out what it is that they're looking for in a house. Now you want to set up what we call a drip campaign so that they get emails on a regular basis when houses hit the market that meet their criteria. That's what we're going to be talking about right now. So you're going to log into MLS. You're going to click on Matrix 10. And once it loads, we are going to go ahead and go into our residential quick search. This will work for anybody. You can set up an auto email for anybody, whether they're looking for a commercial property, if they're looking for land, if they're looking for multifamily. You're going to do the same. You would just click that particular category and then just do like multifamily quick. Okay. Then you'll see here it has all of the criteria that we are able to search for with your client. And again, hopefully you've already had your buyer consultation, gotten an idea of what it is that they're looking for in a house. I would recommend clicking pre-MLS as well. You are able to go ahead and send them items that are, homes that are going to be coming up soon. Just make sure that you let them know that those are going to be included, because you cannot show a pre-MLS home until it hits the market. So they need to know to be looking for that. But it is a great tool for them to utilize to get ready for something that comes on the market. All right, so then let's say this person is approved for $200,000. So you might do a search of maybe 160 to 210, and they need to have 3 bedrooms. So if they say 3, I'm always going to do 3+, because typically nobody's going to complain about having more bedrooms nor more bathrooms. So let's say these people need 1.1, 1.5, oops, 0.1, so 1.1 plus, okay? And they need a 2-car garage. Okay, you'll see the matches have been decreasing ever since I've done this. So this right now is set for the entire MLS between this price range, 3+ bedrooms, 1.1 plus baths, and 2+ garages. I'm going to go ahead and come down here. I'm going to click single family. Goes from 83 to 82. If they have a specification for what type of layout they want, maybe they don't want stairs, so they need a ranch. Maybe they like having the master bedroom on the main level, so they need a 1.5 stories, a ranch, or a reverse 1.5. Okay, so just answering those questions to the information that you have. Then most people are going to have a certain area that they're looking for. So let's just say, for example, this person's looking in Lee Summit. Okay, if they were looking in multiple places, you can search multiple. So let's say they're open to Greenwood as well, and they're also open to Blue Springs. Okay, so you can include multiple cities and states, or cities here. If they have a specific subdivision, that would go here. If they're looking for a zip code here, school district here, county, and then area. If you've got somebody that's open to a lot of area and it's too many cities to be able to put into the search, you can always go into area and look through this and add the different areas that would coordinate with where it is that they're looking for. Okay. If they have any specifications for this, you can also include this in here. So like if they have a specific age requirement, the garage attached, if they have a basement preference, all of that stuff. And then of course there are a lot of additional fields that you can add or remove as well. So you want this to be as specific as possible. But I always like to remind agents that MLS is only as good as the agent that does the input. So if an agent has a house that they're listing and they don't know what layout it is, they may put the wrong layout. So I like to err on the side of caution and maybe not specify the layouts, but looking at the pictures, possibly going to look at it ahead of time, making sure it's the right layout before I actually take my client there. Okay, so just a little disclaimer. So once you have all of the information in here, you're going to click results. You'll see I have 3 matches, and one of them is a pre-MLS. Okay, so to be able to save this search and send it to my client, I'm going to hit save, and then I'm going to go new auto email. It's going to bring me up to this screen. If you've done this with other clients, you might, with this client before, their name is going to be on here. If it's a brand new client, you've never done this before, you're going to have to add new contact. Or if it's for a new client, obviously you're going to create new contact. You're going to put in their information. So you have to have name, last name, and then their email address. The salutation you can change. So if you want it to be a little bit less formal than dear, you can change it to hi, hello, or enter a custom. Once you've done that, you would hit save. Okay, so let's just do myself. Let's actually not do that. Let's do this. Oops, because it's already has another one. Let me find someone who doesn't have something so I can show you. Okay, so it should automatically BCC you a copy. If it doesn't, I would recommend doing that so that you do get a copy when they get an email. Then you'll want to put a subject here. This is totally up to you. It can just be their last name and home search, or you can be as creative as you want to. The welcome email, you can read through this to see if you are okay with everything that it says. If you want to change anything, you absolutely are able to do that. This is my signature. This is set up in, I believe it's set up in settings, but also you can hit edit your signature here and put what you would like there. Then this just refreshes you on your criteria. Concierge, I typically leave this here. Concierge mode means that it's going to send things to you first, and then you have to approve them before it gets to your client. And then for the schedule, you have options here. So ASAP means that these are going to be sent out as soon as possible. So if your client is looking for a house right now, they have a time frame that they would need to purchase a house, then this is probably something that you would want to click ASAP. Any time a house that meets their criteria hits the market, it's going to send them an email. So they may get multiple emails every day. If you do daily, you can either choose AM or PM, and then the days of the week. And what it will do is it will send one email of items or homes that have hit the market that meet their criteria. So this is for your people that maybe have a lease that doesn't break until the end of March or April or May or whatever, but they kind of want to get a feel for what the market looks like and what prices are doing. So this might be something more suited for them. Okay, once you have all of that set, you're going to hit save. Okay, to go back and look at someone's portal or to make adjustments, you're going to put your cursor over my matrix so that you get this menu, and you're going to go to auto emails. Okay, I am going to just pull up this one. So next to each one, you have this little arrow. And you can click on the arrow and it gives you this drop down. So if you need to change the criteria of the home search, you can click on criteria. So that takes you back to this page so that you can make those adjustments. Okay. You can also open in portal. So this will show you what they see. So I always recommend that you guys go in and look at this so that you can see what it looks like and see the functionality of it. So they have the ability in their portal to save as a favorite, save as a possibility, or discard the listing. So you can always reference this and see what they like. One other thing that I would recommend doing when you do this is to set up your notifications. So over here on the right hand corner, you have your name, hello, and your name. Click on that arrow and you have settings. Here you have portal notification settings. So with this, you can set notifications on for you. So for example, the way I have mine set is when somebody saves something as a favorite, I get an email and a text message. If they save something as a possibility, same thing. If they add a note or they visit the portal for the first time. Okay, so you can customize this however you want to. It is a very handy tool so that then you can reach out to that person, follow up with them and say, hey, I just saw you like this house. Or you favorited this house. When would you like to go take a look at it? Okay, you do have to fill this information out down below to enter in your cell phone information to be able to get the text messages. Okay, so hope this is helpful. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.